Okay, back again for more Mario Kart. Earlier on, I got unexpectedly interrupted, unfortunately. So now I'm continuing much later. Haven't even started yet. Get ready for my first race, okay. So I just went live a minute ago. I was just not happy earlier. I had to stop unexpectedly because I was just saying, I don't know if anyone's in the stream yet, but alright, first race starting up. 8 seconds, okay. The countdown is blocked on my cam as usual. Alright, so it has to go better than earlier. Earlier was a mess. Like, a couple of the races I got eliminated immediately. But the other ones were fine, but is what it is. So, done 20 Mario Kart streams so far over the course of like 3+ weeks. I like to think I got better at the game, but who knows? You know, I've only had it for as long as I've been streaming it. You know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. I'm trying to learn all the tricks and all the little shortcuts and everything, but there's so many of them. It's not like the old Mario Karts. The Switch ones are like, the Switch ones have all these different things to them. Like, you can just hang out in the low VR lobbies forever if you want. But I like the fact that there's like a high skill ceiling. Good at Mario Kart World, there's always going to be someone out there better than you. I mean, that just is how it is. So if anyone wants to get motivated to get really good at this game, like look on YouTube, for example, at some of the people streaming this game. Look at what they're doing. It's insane what someone can do if they play this for a year competitively, you know? Bro. But for me, it's more about fun right now. I mean, I like to get competitive too, but, you know, there's levels to this. Let's be real. I think I pressed that ghost right in the nick of time, okay? Alright. Bro. Rude. Something's coming. Alright, he wasn't aiming for me. That's good. Bro. Come back here. That was a complete miss. It's like a balance, okay? Oh, that guy went big mode as well. It's like a balance. You want to have fun, but you also want to win. And like, I'm of the opinion that winning is the funnest part. So, I probably, this will probably last. I have the triple mushroom as well. So, come on. I'm feeling good. No blue shell, no blue shell. Is blue shell the type of thing if you say it 3 times it appears? I hope not. Because I just did. I just did. They're back there racing pretty peacefully. I mean, look at them. They're not even hitting each other or bumping. They look so peaceful back there. But they did, at least. Whoa! Oh! That wasn't very peaceful. No! Mamma mia, that was rough. That was rough. Huh? Okay, things are getting a little bit dicey. So, I didn't get an item? There's no item? How is there no item? I was almost cooked. That was like an inch away from being completely cooked. Oh well, all that matters is I'm still not knocked out. I guess I'll pick up the item. Hit somebody. Ooh. I missed. I missed. Get away from me, cow. Perfect time for a boo. I can stay safe as I reach the checkpoint. Bro is holding on to his horn. Oh, he got rid of it. I don't even think I have the white Yoshi unlocked. I want the white Yoshi. Oh, wait, no, that's not Yoshi. That's dry bones? Yeah, it's dry bones. Dry bones. Bro, I thought he was going to use his horn. He held on to it. I don't know why he used it then. There was no reason. Oh, well. There goes the blue shell. Bro is so far ahead. First place. So far ahead. Oh my. I don't know. I need a good item or something to catch up. You would, wouldn't you? Show me. You better not. Oh, they took the double item box. How? Come back here. Peach. You're gonna use every single shell on me and... Bro, I don't even think I was gonna make it anyway, let's be real. I was in, what, 6th before he showed me? Alright, not a bad first race at all. You know? What do y'all think? Does anyone have a character they want me to play? Or it's cool if you just want to, you know, just hang out. You drop a like, double tap the screen if you're on, you know, the vertical mobile stream. Helps a new streamer out a lot. I haven't been streaming that long at all. So trying to figure out the ins and outs of it all. Oh. Well, the other day I fell off that exact turn. And I made a comeback anyway. I remember it because I got first in that race. Yo, what up, Sazio? I'm playing... Huh? Did anyone see that? I got an error code. It kicked me out. Is my internet alright? Yeah, my internet's fine. Anyway, so I'm playing Mario Kart today, not Battlefield. That was weird. I never seen that error code. Usually it says like unable to communicate, if anything. Well, it says that on the screen when it kicked me off one time. What up, bro? You said you had an Xbox yesterday? Have you ever played a Switch? Nintendo Switch? Bro. Alright, well the next race is starting any minute now. I'm on Switch 2. This is Switch 2 version. Mario Kart World. I hope that doesn't happen again. Why did it kick me off? That's concerning, you know? Oh, you have both Switches? Good, man. Are you like a Zelda fan, or what kind of games do you like? You have Donkey Kong? Nice. Yeah, same with me, but I recently got the Switch. That's why I'm playing so much Mario Kart. Well, half the reason. Someone told me Mario Kart World is still the most popular game on Switch, too. I believe them. I definitely believe them. Bro, you're gonna throw the shell behind you, bro? Yeah, so since I've only had this game for so long, I'm not exactly a professional. I don't know if I can impress you with my performance, but I'll try. I'll try my best. I think I'm in a noob lobby, so things are gonna get crazy. Like, everyone's just gonna spam all their shells immediately and all their mushrooms. I don't know, I didn't get a good look at the score. Which is it's kind of a double-edged sword, because on the one hand you win more easily, but on the other hand you don't get as many points for winning if people have low VR. So it doesn't help you as much as you think to play with new people, because you barely get any points for winning unless you're first. Yeah, World is the best. Some people think 8 Deluxe is really good, but I don't know. Yeah, I felt the same way about like, for me it was Mario Kart 64 was the one that I grew up with. I have played that one that you're talking about. It was so simple back then, man. You know what I mean? Like, compared to this. Or compared to how this can be. If you watch like some other YouTubers who are very competitive with it. It can get some, what people can do in this game is insane. Yeah, I still have fond memories of playing that game, like, non-stop with friends and all that. Bro horned it. Bro in front knows what he's doing. He had that horn ready. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to look at it. Like, it was more about just fun. Like, even if you see, one example I make, I don't play WoW anymore, but back in the day I played a little bit of Warcraft, and if you look at how people used to play like an MMO game and how they play now, it's completely different. Like the min-maxing and the like trying to have everything, like people are like crunching the numbers, trying to be like as OP as possible. Even in Battlefield you see it. Like everyone has to use the best gun or the best vehicle. Not to sound like ancient here. I probably sound like I'm ancient. Exactly, like playing GoldenEye and no one even knew how to like unlock anything. When you tell your friends, if you remember the N64 era. So you had to figure things out for yourself. There was no one to help you but you and your friends. You know what I mean? Like you had like maybe a magazine, like Nintendo Power or whatever. That was about it. And then the internet came along and changed everything a few years later. And all of a sudden there was, you know, game facts or whatever else. You read those like walkthroughs on game facts, game FAQs. I like to call it game facts, like the word facts. I've always liked to say that. Even though I think it's game FAQs. That was like the OG place to go for strategy guide type type thing. Why does my eye keep twitching today? It's happened earlier too. Frick! Come back! Bro! No, see, I totally understand you. Like, when everything is so easy, sometimes you get... What's the word? Sometimes you don't realize how easy something is until you go back and you play, like Contra or something. You know? Like a real quarter eater. I had to do it to him. Squishing them all. But, you know, I'm trying to get into... I like to keep an open mind, you know? Like, I try to see the... I just completely... I got myself out. Like, if someone goes ahead of me, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I did that to myself. I mean, maybe someone would have hit me still and got me out, but... Yo, bro. Hey, Pookie Bum. Appreciate you. I appreciate every single sub. I'm a new streamer. When Pokemon was life on Game Boys and trading. Exactly. I could talk about how Pokemon has gone downhill for like... I could talk about that for like 5 minutes straight. I don't want to like. I feel like I'm gonna bring the vibes down if I talk about how Pokemon. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. The last thing that Pokemon did that was any good was Pokemon Go. Like, I don't know if anyone in the chat. I don't know, Sad Seal. I don't know what you think. Like, there was Pokemon Emerald was great. Pokemon, you know, first 3 generations were great. No complaints. Fire Red, Leaf Green, great. Pokemon Black and White, great. Pokemon Go, great. But tell me something after Pokemon Go that Game Freak has done that's great. I'm not talking about good, like okay. I'm talking about great. Okay? What was Sword and Shield great? No. Scarlet or whatever the hell? No. I mean, come on. The highest grossing IP in the world? Pokemon? And they release trash. I'm sorry, but they release trash lately. Yeah, I played Arceus. That was okay, even though it looked like it was on like bad GameCube graphics. It was alright. I skipped Z and A because Arceus was just mid to me. Great concept. You know, I'm right there. As soon as they release something that's above average, I'm right there for it, you know? But like to accept mid, you know, to accept mid from Pokemon, why would we accept mid? You know? Maybe some like an indie company can release a mid game and everyone can be okay with it, but Pokemon, huh? Alright, that's my Pokemon rant. Hopefully it didn't bring the vibes down too much. You know? But yeah, Arceus was fun. It's just, you know, why did Breath of the Wild look so much better, graphics-wise, you know? That's my question. So it's not that the Switch wasn't capable to make Arceus look good. It's that they made a decision that didn't matter. Which, you know, I mean, people are just gonna buy it anyway. I mean, what are they gonna do? Try hard when no one cares? Does anyone try hard when no one cares? I mean, they're gonna buy it anyway, you know? Yeah, Breath of the Wild was amazing. But then, you know, Esteban, do not crush me. Okay, good. Oh, Esteban! Whatever. What you mean mind-boggling as in good? Like amazing? Like there's a lot to it? Like mind blown? If we say mind-boggling, the first thing that comes to mind is mind-blown. That's a good thing. Like, I know so many people got so into that game, they were like collecting the little dudes, the Koroks, or whatever. I got so nervous that I was falling off the map, the road, that I used my horn by accident. Alright, I gotta speed up, because these people... I'm not making any progress against these people. They're fast. I have a mushroom just in case they do anything crazy. Yeah, breathtaking. That's why, you know, Breath of the Wild, yeah, it was amazing. Like, as I was trying to say before, basically, come on, stop hitting me. So I know so many people who, like, collected all the Korok seeds. Not Korok, the little, what are they called? The little sprouts. It's been a while since I played Breath of the Wild, so I know so many people who just collected all the Koroks. If I'm even saying that right. I didn't do that, I'm not like a huge collector. But then Tears of the Kingdom was like right up there, almost as good as the first one. You know? Like, I don't know if some people had anything negative to say about Tears of the Kingdom. But oh, and then look what they're doing now. They're re-releasing Ocarina of Time. See, so Zelda knows what they're doing. And it's not like a one-for-one remake. It's what is it called? They're adding all this stuff. What am I doing? Yeah, this item is gonna save me. Getting so excited talking about Zelda. What is it? November or December? November or December? We get a remake. Are you an Ocarina of Time person or a Majora's Mask person? Or neither? You might say neither. I'm sure that's a possibility. How did I get so... What happened to everybody? Huh? Or no opinion? Or what's another... Some people are huge diehard Wind Waker fans, but usually the people who are huge Wind Waker fans, it's like their OG game for them. So if your first console was a GameCube, I could see you saying that Wind Waker was your number one Zelda game. That's usually what happened. That's usually who people are when they say that. You know, GameCube was their first console. I mean, that makes sense. Ocarina. Yeah, I mean, I was in the camp, at least when I was a young lad. I was in the camp where I was like, okay, this time mechanic in Majora's Mask is like a pain in the butt, you know? But when I went back when I was older and replayed Majora's Mask, I definitely liked the vibe of the game better. When I was younger, I just thought, I was like, this isn't Zelda. Like the vibe was just dark, and it didn't really vibe with me. But when I went back and played it a few years later, I was like, man, why didn't I like this when I was a kid? I probably just couldn't manage my time and kept messing it up. I don't know. I don't really remember. Bro, so Boost steals my hammer, and I get shelled. Huh? Whoa. This guy's going nuts in front of me. He's gonna try to banana me. He seems the type. Or I guess not. Yeah, my first console was Sega Genesis, I think. But I think I got a Game Boy Color at the same time. And then what happened is a friend had a Nintendo. So what I did is I asked for the Sega Genesis for Christmas. Because I knew my friend, I was always over his house. So I was like, I'll get the Sega and you get the Nintendo. But I wasn't a Dreamcast person. I got like a PlayStation, N64. Yeah, Sega Genesis was nice as well. Some of the games on Sega Genesis like were so hard. Like Aladdin, I remember struggling so much. Or was it Lion King? It was one of the two. Both of them were hard as hell. Then we had some like of the OG games, Streets of Rage 2, Golden Axe. No! Bro cooked me. Bro ruined my chances. I always hate it when someone gets me like a foot away from the checkpoint. Not a bad race though. Yeah, Lion King was so difficult. I think it's everyone agrees it's difficult. I'm playing Sega, yeah. What else? I already said Streets of Rage 2. That like started, so many beat 'em up games are inspired by Streets of Rage 2. And if you think about it, it's such an old freaking game. Yeah, man, how did he cook me right before the finish line? Oh, the Super Nintendo. It might have been the same game. I'm not sure. The one on Sega and Super Nintendo. I don't know. Probably not. Never know. All I know is whoever made those games were crazy. Like, you know, half the audience was probably like 10 years old. And how are they supposed to beat the OG like Aladdin or Lion King? Like half the time it's like one hit and you're cooked. If I remember right. I don't think it was one life. It wasn't like... whatever. Like, you know, actually, you know what? When you're that age, you have all the time in the world to get good, you know? Play forever and figure things out. Come on. You beat all the... See, you're better than me at those games. I'm more of a shooter person, like a shooter game person. What else do I like? Not that I like, what else am I... Like, I'm good at RPGs, good at shooters. I used to be good at MMOs when I played them. But platformers, man, sometimes in platformers I seem to, like, cook myself more often than I should. I don't know what it is. See, I would say it's my reflexes, but it's not, because, like, other games that are reflexes are, like, some other kind of games I'm fine at, so. Oh! Maybe it's the fact that in a lot of those games you can't make, like, a single mistake. You have to be, like, robotic almost. It's just repetition and pattern recognition. Yeah, exactly. We still, you know, everyone's still, you know, you don't have a choice to go to school. Well, most people. So it's not like you have, yeah, you don't have all the time in the world. You do have more time, but not all the time. Not as packed up to, as I was saying. It's not all that I was saying, you know? What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. So how is someone it's late. Mamma mia. Yep. I'm just gonna hang out back here. Let them go nuts up there, because this is a knockout rally. Bro, cow. Is there anything different about it than the PC one? Because I have it for PC. That's an old... Oh, God. Like, I have Oblivion Remastered and Fallout 4 for PC. I was thinking about playing Fallout again soon, but I can't decide which one. Like, I like New Vegas a lot. Ever since I saw the show, I've been wanting to play again, but I haven't. Good show, by the way. I was impressed by the show personally. Yeah, Fallout 4 is great. I played Fallout 3 way back in the day. Bro, I think Fallout 3 was my first Fallout. I was playing it on Xbox 360? Yeah, Xbox 360. Way back in the day. New Vegas like blew my mind. Great game. More RPG-ish than the rest. But I like Fallout 4 a lot. I didn't mess with 76 at all. Fallout 76. Not a fan. I know they improved it, but you liked it so much you got it for 2 separate consoles? Bro, I've done that occasionally. I thought I was gonna hit that banana. Okay, apparently I can't hit the truck, even though I'm big mode. It bounced a little bit, but it didn't move. It's unbeatable, that truck. Wow, everyone has shells, but man, 3 separate. Yeah, I think people really underrated it a while ago, New Vegas, but I think people came around to the fact that it actually is a great game, more so recently. But if you're more of like if there's someone out there who's more of a shooter person, like a shooter game person, an FPS player that happens to be playing Fallout, I could see how they might not like New Vegas. But if you're like a fan of like Skyrim and, you know, Oblivion, and then you go to play Fallout New Vegas, you're going to be right at home. But they're both great games. Very, very different. Ah! What? They're zooming past me. Alright, this next item is huge. Has to be a good one. I'm just gonna have to go big mode. I don't have time. I don't have time to, well, that guy's out of the race. Anyone who gets squished by me is probably gonna be out of the race. I had to do it. Actually, maybe not. Maybe they have time to catch up. I meant to do those backwards. 3 separate consoles, wow. I'm guessing the third one is PC. Mamma mia. A shy guy. Oh my. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm taking him. Come on. Oh. No. How is he so far ahead? Did he just take like a shortcut or something? No. Bro, first place? Mario in first place is... He's so far ahead. I have a banana to protect me and... Second. I don't know. First place was just zooming ahead. There's no way to catch him. No way. Well, that's some big... Decent chunk of points for that. 70... 72. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have a good taste, man. You're listening to every single Final Fantasy. There's so many Final Fantasy games I haven't played that I want to. I like 9 a lot. I think 9 is a bit underrated. Obviously I feel the same way about 7 that everyone does. I played 8, but it's been a very long time. I can't remember how I'd rate it against some of the other ones. Played the first few. Never really got into the MMO. Tried it. There was just so much cutscenes and dialogue. At the time I played it, it was a bit rough. What is that? What is Zodiac? Is that a Final Fantasy? Or is it a completely separate game? The name is kind of ringing a bell, but at the same time, not really. I think my foot is falling asleep. Frick. Oh, 12. Okay. I haven't played that one. Bro, stop bumping. Stop bumping, bro. How would you rate that compared to like 8 or 9? There's no way it compares to 7. But it's 8 or 9 to me are definitely worth playing. What about Dragon Quest? How do you feel about Dragon Quest? I'm a big fan. That doesn't mean you have to be. I was actually thinking of streaming Dragon Quest at some point, but it's very difficult to stream in a very long form RPG. Not difficult, but there's actually some grinding you have to do. So I was trying to decide if you should do the grinding off stream, because and then kind of, you know, stick to just the story and do grinding off. I don't know what other people do. I was trying to ask a friend about it first. Maybe with Dragon Quest 11, though, you could just play the whole thing through without on stream, you know. Yeah, I figured you were gonna like Dragon Quest. Like, I even played that old, you know the game that came before Pokemon? The Dragon Quest Monsters, and there was Dragon Quest Monsters 2. I even played that. It kind of gives you an idea of how old I am. The Game Boy Color? Yeah, the Game Boy Color. I'm still upset that they didn't release an official version of the game. In 2012, they had Dragon Quest Terry's Wonderland. It was Japan only. and it took them forever to have a fan translation. It's not the same as that game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. See, that's the one thing that I don't know much about. For whatever reason, there was just so many other things. Like, Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not that familiar with. Like, I play them, I have friends who love them, blah, blah, blah. But I think there was, like, only so much time I had when I was younger. What do you mean? You mean on Switch? Oh, sorry, the audio just cut out for a second. You mean a re-release? Well, the race before this one went well, so I'm not too worried about getting 16th. Oh, re-release. Sorry, I misread what you said. I don't know why they're so... What's the word? They're so stingy with the re-releases when it comes to the really old stuff. And what doesn't make sense is that on the Wii U, they released everything, and then now they won't give us the Switch 2. They won't give it to us. So like, what? Just give it to us, Nintendo, okay? Like, I pay a little bit of money for some re-releases. Why not? I'm gonna do it with the Ocarina of Time, especially if you give us some like quality of life stuff too. You know what I mean? Where's my water bottle? Like, you know, it would be nice when they do it to give some quality of life things. Of course. And maybe not price it too crazy. Like the $20 price tag on the Switch 2 Fire Red and Leaf Green is a little... I think it should be more like 10. I mean, come on. It's just a one-for-one, you know, copy of the same game. There's nothing new about it. I mean, that's part of it. They kind of want to trickle it out, like teases or something. I don't even know. Remember to drop a like, guys. You can double tap the screen if you're watching vertical, the mobile one. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to... I would get too into it if I sat here and just crapped on Nintendo all day. I could do that all day, but I'm not going to. Can you guys stop hitting me? I was like at a standstill for like 5 seconds straight. Metroid? No, not... Did I say... Which Metroid? Oh, I got Metroid Remastered. I might want to stream that. OG Metroid, the remastered one for Switch. That was worth buying. I don't know, it came out like, what, a year ago? I can't remember. Maybe longer ago. Probably. I don't know which Metroid you mean, but the answer I'm going to give anyway is probably. Bro, Jacob, you squashed me. Oh my. Goombas. It slows some of them down because they just cooked me. I was trying to draft off him and all of a sudden he spawns 3 red shells, bruh. Well, huh? The chances of that. Exactly, yeah. I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, if you're giving me a game that's, you know, you add something to it. I mean, even if it's just the graphics being much better. I mean, but do something. If you're going to charge an insane amount, you got to do something different. I mean, maybe they figure they're doing people a favor by making them not have to buy like an ancient cartridge that's really overpriced. But that's not, I don't know. I mean, aside from being, I get it's also collectible, but just give options to everyone instead of the opposite, where like restricting people's, you know, options. Maybe that's more of a Western idea. As we all know, Nintendo is not a Western company. For better or for worse. Okay, come on. Right. Because, you know, I just saw, it's like all the time you see, okay, the fans try to get around Nintendo's, restrictions on how they release their games and whatever else, and they'll just shut them down eventually. Like recently they some sort of they do like a mass like a mass cease and desist on something. I can't remember what. Some sort of like fan, like Pokemon fan games. They just did a giant like, they like subpoenaed 40 different fan-made games at the same time, something like that, along those lines, very recently. Basically, like, you know, get rid of this, like scrub this off the internet, or we're coming for you type thing. I mean, there's no way for them to get rid of like a fan-made game. They can just get the people who made it to stop providing it. If it's already out there, it's already out there somewhere. Right. I think that's what the problem is. I think we want our companies to make things like user-friendly, like give us options, give us the freedom to, you know, have the options and to, you know, make fan-made, bro, like no one wants to be micromanaged by corporations, you know? Especially ones that are disgustingly rich and like, you know, they don't need to nickel and dime the consumer every chance they get. You don't need to, if you're already a successful business, you should act like it and not like you're some sort of groveling startup. Like you're not some indie dev that is one bad game away from closing down your studio. You're Nintendo. You should not be spitting in the face of people that love you. One day maybe you won't be the only Nintendo out there. You know? That's how I think about it. Like people, like companies that act like that, usually, eventually somewhere down the road, they get what's coming to them. I mean, it's hard to say it about the company you know and love and the games you know and love, but best case scenario is they completely have a change of heart and be a little bit more less strict with their IP. I mean, I'm not saying go do anything crazy. I'm not saying you don't need to like go after someone who made like a fan-made version of a controller or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you put a, you know, your own custom Joy-Con. Let's sue you. Really? Whatever these crazy stories I hear about them on. And I feel like they're not releasing an official Mother 3 English translation just out of spite at this point. I mean, look what's happening with Grand Theft Auto 6 right now. That's, you know, and I don't even understand, like, why are people mad at Rockstar? I don't understand what are people mad at Rockstar about? And I mean, did the hacker, did he hack it, decide that it was trash, and then was like, I'm gonna tell everyone this is trash? See, I don't know the full story. Oh man, I couldn't catch this guy. It was close. I couldn't catch him. Probably should have got rid of the horn and tried to hammer him, but I wasn't getting close enough. Bro, the guy in first has a very low VR. He got 100 points for that. Fan mods are the reason a lot of these fix games. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different ways you can look at it, but that's just how I look at it, what I was just saying before. I mean, I understand, you can't just... I understand what they're trying to say about Kart World, I really do. But you can't just say we cannot have a monster taming and raising game if it's popular. You know? They're just mad that it was so popular, and now it's even more so than when it was in beta. So they got rid of, I don't know, they got rid of the ability to throw balls, like the Pokeball type things. Because when I was playing Kart World, I haven't played it recently, you can still use the ball type things to catch pals. I think Nintendo made them stop that mechanic. It's kind of funny that's all they were able to do. Yeah, I don't... it's like, I don't understand... I don't know why... Like, they have to mess up... They have to mess so much stuff up, so many things up with all this nonsense. Just make it about the game, make it about the gameplay. Make it about what the fans already expect. Like, don't do like a 180. Like, what is it going to be? Like, Grand Theft Auto, you're not allowed to shoot people unless they're a bad guy? Grand Theft Auto has always been about being a little bit twisted, you know? They can't change that formula without people rioting. I don't think Rockstar would do that. Like, Rockstar said Red Dead Redemption 2, one of my favorite games, was their masterpiece, not Grand Theft Auto. So if they do make a Red Dead Redemption 3, which I think I heard they're doing, or at least a spin-off, they better not mess with it. They better not make it, what's the word? Like, they already changed, like, if you play Red Dead Redemption 1, and then go to Red Dead Redemption 2, you'll notice that they tone things down as far as... Huh? Why do they do this to me? It's because I'm playing with all the Japan people this late at night. They kicked me out. And you know what the kicker is? There's another thing I could say to Nintendo. Why do you take my points if the internet drops? It's not my fault. See, they took some of my VR points. Just because you know, my connection wasn't vibing with, you know, half of the lobby being in Japan. Yeah, Henry Ford said nobody can own the automobile. Yeah, things sometimes do not make sense. Yeah, so guys, there's two different chats. That's why if anyone's in the main chat, not the main chat, the vertical chat, I have a vertical chat and a horizontal chat. This is so people, you know, whatever people are more comfortable with using on my channel. But so, anyway, the reason I bring it up is there's two different chats. So yeah, Grand Theft Auto. I couldn't see any universe where Rockstar would ruin it. I'm not even gonna look at what people are saying. I don't want to even know. I just want to hope, you know, I just want to believe that everything will be fine until they actually release a game. I don't want to hear about it. And people are probably rioting over what's going on with that, but I just don't want to look into it. Ugh. I don't want to know. I'm just going to bury my head in the sand when it comes to Rockstar. I don't want to know until they release the game. I would be devastated. Just casually past the item box on the right. Everyone has so many mushrooms that I'm not even slowing down. Isn't that wild though that people are trying to hold companies like to standards and their response is, how dare you? I mean, I don't think what the dude is doing at Rockstar, I don't think that's cool, but I'm not cool with that. At the same time, I get it, kind of. People just don't want the games they know and love to be changed in a way that makes them not know and love it, you know? Like, why not just do whatever you want to do as far as that goes with a, oh god. That was bad. Maybe if I get a good item, I can catch up. Or if you do change the game significantly, like, you better have some sort of indication from your fan base that that's what they even wanted in the first place. I mean, because if not, that sounds like self-destructive almost to me. Like, say I make Doritos, and all of a sudden one day I decide I'm making the Doritos without a frickin' cheese. Like, there's no cheese on my Doritos anymore. Okay? And we're just, you know, not gonna tell anyone until we start selling the cheeseless Doritos. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just nobody saw that. Don't mind that. People are getting tired of it. Well, I mean, that's... Yeah, people are tired of, you know, all the little extra things that are either harder, more expensive, more annoying to deal with. I mean, everyone can get behind the fact that, you know, I don't know. There's something for it, but the good thing is there's so many different games out there. We're in like the golden, I still believe we're in like the golden age of gaming. There's so many games out there, it's impossible to even play all the good games. It's impossible to even play a fraction of the good games that are out. Even if someone was like unemployed, they had no family members, no nothing, it's impossible. There's just so many good games out. Not just from AAA companies, but a lot of times from a lot of indie devs. It's just insane. Where am I flying to? Am I just endlessly going to go? I feel like I'm playing Breath of the Wild right now. Oh no, they didn't let me go any further. Where am I? Oh. $1 billion trillion. Yeah, oh, okay. So, yeah, Nintendo, I could see what you're saying. As far you mean Nintendo, yeah. Some of the things they've done seem like it goes too far. Just have people pay you back and that's that. There doesn't have to be anything crazy. I mean, you're a video game company. This should be about fun. But I think everyone has a love-hate relationship with Nintendo. Unless you're like a kid. Which is fine. Or unless a lot of people have the opinion that, you know, they don't really care about all the details like we do. Bro, you went out of your way to that extent to squash me. Is what it is. We draft off you, Toadette. Good. Oh. Yeah, anyone who was watching the last race, I fell asleep at the wheel, okay? That's not a good representation of how I usually... Oh, God. They love to get me right before the checkpoint. Me, personally. Nobody else, obviously. My struggle is real in this game. Every checkpoint I'm getting cooked. Get away from me. Oh, God. Oh, God. Mamma mia. Oh, yeah, like Battlefield, except with actual naval warfare. That's, like, significant. I believe it. Where there's a will, there's a way. You know? Ah. Yeah, gross. This just gets insane sometimes. Like, the entire place is spamming. Peach! Why'd you do this? You took my double items. Peach, you absolute crazy person. Why would you do that to me right at the finish line? Or the checkpoint? You sadistic person! Oh, I needed that item. Oh my. What do you mean? But why flip off? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, they should have so much firepower on those battleships that they can just knock anything out of the sky. Because I'm sick of jets in Battlefield after the latest update. Okay, this is a good thing, guys. This bullet bill is my salvation. And hopefully I get something good as well. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent timing, excellent timing. Well, are you being sarcastic? They're just insane. They're not fierce. They're not fierce. They just spam. As soon as they get a red shell, they toss it. And, you know, unless they're near a checkpoint, then they wait till the most, like, insane time possible to get you. They're like, I bet I could get as many people as I possibly can in a way that definitely loses them the race. Not just inconvenient. Huh? Like the people who get lightning and they wait like 5 minutes with it, they hold on to it until the time when they could really cook everyone. That's dedication. Oh my, see, it's like endless. Now I'm slow because I got lightning. I mean, some of the Japan lobbies are a little bit, on average, fiercer, I guess. Oh, no, 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 you don't, no, you don't. Get away from me. Sick of being the person who gets hit right before the checkpoint and loses. Don't want to deal with it. Oh, nice, man. How many? 10 kills, 8 deaths. Good job, good job. Yeah, engineer is the way to go. Like, because in close quarters, like, you want to be an engineer. The SMG is more OP than people realize if you get the right attachments. And then the RPG is lethal at even medium range. That's someone who's standing still. So, plus you have a lot of utility for dealing with tanks. Like, of course shotgun will beat an SMG, you know, if you're playing assault, but it's still pretty close. Oh, great. Well, not a terrible race, but Japan lobbies are insane. Stars. Yeah, there was one game where I felt like I was being targeted, but I think it was just in my head. I have to get something to drink real quick. I will be back in like 30 seconds. Yo, what up, Rafe? Chinese are... I remember you from a day or two ago, bro. I think I do. It's kind of going to be awkward if I don't. Wow. Oh no, yes. Warhammer 40k. It's Rafe, the Warhammer guy. I was just getting a water bottle. Chinese Zerg and Rus and Russians, they have so many. I thought you were talking about StarCraft. I saw the word Zerg, but then I realized it was spelled with the U. Bruh. Wow. Speaking of good games, Warhammer. Bro. I was never really into Rust. I watched people stream Rust, but I never really got into it. How you doing, Rafe? Do you have any opinions about orcs lately? I'm on like race number 9, if anyone's just joining. I'm starting to run out of steam because of the time here. I'm still good for a while though. Yep. The last race I felt dehydrated. Now that I'm hydrated. Oh, that bomb. Somehow the bomb didn't get me, but it got someone in front of me. If I'm not mistaken. That's crazy. He bumped me away from the item box. Woe is me, woe is me. I'm gonna laugh if the only thing Rafe says today is wah. He's get to crumping. Start crumping. What? Huh? Well, so far, the games I couldn't tell you anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Rust. Do I want to wait to use this? Probably. Probably a little bit. I don't have a choice now. I should try to cook some people here. Have to do it. Oh. Bro. I want to get away from these people. They're insane. Go around them, hopefully. Oh, I got them. Good. Never better. Never better. No! See, they time things crazy. They're like, I know I'm coming up to a, like an airborne area. Wario just bodied whoever that was. They just completely just fell over. Oh, that boo got me mid-toss. I was tossing my ice balls, you know? They stole it right out of my hand as I was tossing them. Rude. Very rude. Yeah. I hear you. That's why I have a backup PC if that ever happens, but I'm really hoping that never happens. I tend to have good luck with PCs for whatever reason. Not to jinx myself or nothing, but... Well, for anyone who likes Mario Kart, I just made a Mario Kart video. It has some nice music in it. If anyone wants to check it out on my channel, I guess I'll just plug it right now. It probably has like... I just released it a few hours ago. It's nothing that special. If you like Mario Kart, check it out. My most recent video. I try to sometimes make some shorts and videos as well. I mean, why not? Even though streaming is probably going to be my main thing going forward. Let's put up some clips and random videos as well. Well, this race was cooked. Kind of knew it's been cooked for a bit. Yep. Oh, you mean cry tears of joy? Okay. I can't believe Rafe was talking to me about Warhammer the other day, and he comes in and just says, "Wah," and leaves. Or at least I think he left. I guess it's kind of funny. Alright, this might be the last one, guys. Maybe, maybe not. Either one or two more. I'll see what... It's probably Battlefield tomorrow. I think I might do Battlefield tomorrow. I might also do Mario Kart. I think I'm definitely doing Battlefield. But Mario Kart is a maybe for tomorrow. 99% sure. Legend of the Emperor. That's a Warhammer reference, isn't it? But what do you mean by legend? Do you mean just the story of the Emperor? Basically? Or are you referring to something more obscure? But, so, if you're talking about the Emperor, you know, and Warhammer, then yes. I have. Yep. Yes, sir. I have heard about it. Okay. I want to end on a good note. So it has to be pretty good for me to end on it. It is wild. I was just talking to the guy above you who said, "Wah." He was making a Warhammer reference. That's why I brought it up. But yeah, there's a lot to it. The lore, it has to be some of the coolest lore in any video games. Like, even if you don't want to be a Warhammer fan of the games or the tabletop, which, you know, I'm not a fan of the tabletop, it's just too much. Go on YouTube and watch some videos about Warhammer, and if you're anything like me, you'll get hooked on the lore and just like trying to learn a little bit about the Warhammer universe. I mean, that's about the extent of it I go to. I played the latest Warhammer game. What was it called? Space 40K. What's the name of the latest Warhammer game that I literally played it for 40 hours, but I can't remember the name of it. The one with Titus. Great game, by the way. I mean, there's some stuff that's wrong with it, but still a great game. Yeah, go on YouTube. Even look up some of the fan-made videos about Warhammer. Definitely worth a watch. It reminds me of some of the old Blizzard cinematics. They're that good. No, don't fall off, don't fall off. Oh, a dolphin went flying. Banana! Alright, we're very far from the checkpoint, so everything's alright. I should have maximum coins. Yeah, it is wild. Some of it's pretty insane. Insanely interesting. Like, I was talking to the other dude the other day. I said, well, we're talking about how orcs basically, like, they're magical in Warhammer. Like, they paint, like, they believe something and it comes into existence to a certain extent. Like, they believe that if something is like the color, it's a specific color. Like, if it's yellow, I think, or maybe it was red, that it'll go faster, like their ships. And because they think it'll go faster, it just does. Or some of the machinery, the only reason it works is because they believe it will work. And that's like canon in the actual story. That guy just took the item I needed to not lose the race. So it looks like we're going again because bro just stole the item that I needed to not get knocked out. It's going to be my last one, but I said unless it was terrible, and it just was terrible. Yeah, I've been running on fumes for a while now. Are you a big Warhammer fan or just not really? Launch me. Mamma mia, this was a rough day. I got disconnected twice and lost VR points both times. Alright. Sigh. Alright, now the real final race. Oh, you went deep into the lore? Did you read some of the books? If you read the books, you definitely know more lore than me. I read one Warhammer book so far. I really liked it. I'm trying to find the time to try another one. Bro. I'm not even going for the double item box. I've had bad luck. Look at that guy's name. Not that one, the guy in front of him. Luigi. I like it. It's a little face. Just a little face. Did that red shell really go off the course to get somebody? I was already knocked off. Damn. Ah! How do I not have any coins? Oh my. Ah. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh my. Again? It's freaking Japan lobby. No. Are you kidding me? I'm going again. Ugh. I'm drawing a blank. What do you mean? Alright, Salvatore, what books did he write? Is that Warhammer? Mostly Warhammer? What franchise did he write for it? Because I recognize the name. Like, I've seen the name a million times. Yeah, I know he's a legend, but I can't remember of what, is what I'm trying to say. For me, a good game to end on is anything 8 and above. It's not a W. 4 and above, I think, is a W, but I'm waiting for, you know. I never try to end on a bad game. What is that? Drizzit? What even? I don't know what that is. Is that spelled correctly? It almost sounds like you're writing gibberish, bro. I wouldn't even know how to say it. Drizz? What's that first word? Should I know what that is? I will look him up. I've read something by him for sure. I just don't know what. Maybe it was the one Warhammer book that I did read was by him. I'm not sure. Yeah, he writes a bunch of the Warhammer books, right? That's probably what I know him from. Will do, fella. Well, the fact that I know who he is a good thing, because the only stuff I would ever read is good. If I know who he is, he must write something good. I've had it with getting cooked. Bouncing on his head. Midair. Am I just being scuffed? Yes, I am. Toad! Stole my item. I have to lock in. Oh my god. Tired of it. I just want to get a decent placing. It's like 3 games in a row of trash. Oh. Jerk. How? How are they? How? How is it so close? Mamma mia! Cow, you frick! No! I need to get a lead. Mamma mia. Let's go. What are these? They're all playing these little munchkin characters. You're constant squeaking. Bruh. Oh, God. I'm so frustrated right now. I haven't been frustrated all night. Last few games, it's like as it gets later and later, it's like more Japan. Like people with like 5,000 VR that are cooking it. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not saving anything. I better make it. Yep. Okay. Someone told me that, and I was like, when they told me that, I didn't believe it. Not quite that, but he just said they're very good. Obviously, when he says he's like, that's a generalization, but he meant on average. I mean, look at their scores and look how they're playing. Like, there's no way a 5,000 VR should be doing anything right. Well, that was top. That was like 7th place, so I'm going to end on that one. Thanks, everyone, for watching. You can leave a like, double tap the screen if you're on the mobile version of the stream. It would help out a lot. I'm a new streamer. I usually stream at least once every couple days. Lately, it's been like almost every day. A lot of Mario Kart. Gonna throw in some new, play Battlefield as well. Probably gonna start some RPGs soon in the next couple of weeks. A lot of big plans, so leave a like. Thanks for watching, and oh, again, Sad Seal, thanks for being so active in the chat again. It's much appreciated. You have good taste in games, by the way, bro. Anyway, yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Most likely I'll be on tomorrow. Okay, good night, arrivederci, sayonara, and goodbye.